Hi guys, my name is Caitlin Stewart, and today I'm going to be talking about the cryptology method called RAG Baby. So just a little bit about the structure. It uses 24 letters pairing I and J together and W and X, meaning that if you see one, it can represent either or. The decoder must use the context clues around it to decipher it properly. Word divisions are kept. And lastly, before a message is coded, a secret keyword must be decided on by the writer and the intended receiver, and this keyword is used to scramble the alphabet. So how to start enciphering? Step 1 is to determine a secret word and scramble the alphabet. This is done by first crossing off the repeated letters in the keyword and then continuing writing out the rest of the alphabet, but skipping over any letters that are used in the keyword. It'll make more sense once I go through an example. Step 2 is numbering the plain text letters. Each new word starts with the next number in the sequence, so essentially you are counting the letters and the number of words. So for example, say my text I want to encipher is my favorite sport. It is numbered as shown. I think I can, yes, numbered as 1, 2, and then 2 through 9, 3 through 7. Notice as each new word starts with the next number in the sequence, 1, 2, and 3, and then each word has its own little subunit of letters. And then step 3 is enciphering the plain text letter by moving to the right the designated number of spaces and finding the new letter in the alphabet, using the letter found there as its substitute as the new cipher text. Again, it'll make more sense once I show you the example, because I know right now it just sounds all like gibberish. Okay, so doing the example. So my keyword was chosen was soccer, and the first thing I have to do is scramble the plain alphabet. So this is how I scrambled it. I started with soccer. Notice I crossed off a C because there can be no repeated letters, and then I continued with the alphabet. So A, B, I can't put C because it's already been used. D, no E because it's already been used. Continue all the way. And also notice that I left out J, and then I left out X because I and J and W and X can be used interchangeably. Then the message to be enciphered was my favorite sport is tennis. So I numbered, So I numbered the message, my favorite sport is tennis, as followed. And then this is where you start enciphering. So you encipher the plain text letter by moving it to the right the designated number of spaces and finding the new letter in the alphabet, using the letter found there as the substitute. So I have an M. It was given the letter 1, so I would find M in my scrambled alphabet and move it to the right 1, and that's how I got N. Let's try again. Y, it was given the number 2. I find Y in the scrambled text alphabet and move it over 2. 1, 2. That's how I got S. And I continue to do that until I successfully enciphered the whole message. So deciphering is ultimately the same. Enciphering is when you want to make a plain text message into a decoded message. Deciphering, you want to figure out what all this gibberish means. So it's the same deal, except you move it to the left. So you would receive the enciphered text, you would number it, and the numbers would come out exactly the same as previously. So as in M was that 1 that we just saw, you move to the left. And N was the one that you saw in the enciphered text. You'd move it to the left 1, and you would get the plain text of M. So just a little bit about vulnerabilities. According to the Techopedia, vulnerability is a cybersecurity term that refers to a flaw in a system that can leave it open to attack. A vulnerability may also refer to any type of weakness in a computer system itself, in a set of procedures, or in anything that leaves information security exposed to a threat. If an attacker had both our secret keyword and our text message that we wanted to encipher, it would be pretty easily for them to decipher it and learn that my favorite sport is tennis. But Rag Baby is pretty rare. It's not used much, and I think it's because it's a pretty novice type of cryptology method. So overall, this type of cryptology method is rarely used due to its being pretty novice, making it a fun one to learn, but maybe not the one the US government should use. And here are my references. Thank you.